everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Last Friday I uploaded a review on the Anastasia's contour palette, and I said that I would upload a tutorial on how to contour, and so that's what I'm doing today. So you can see my face is contoured. So what I'm going to do is just show y'all like where to put the stuff, how I contour my face. So yeah, I'm giving y'all the basics, like where to apply it, what to do and stuff. I know that there are some of you who like heavier looking contouring, and mine's kind of subtle-ish, if you can even call it contouring subtle, but you know. If you do want it to look more intense, you know, just put a darker color or just, you know, more heavier or something, but you know, always make sure you blend it out and stuff and still put it in the same spots. I'm just showing y'all the basics. Like I said, if you want a darker color, there are darker colors. I'm using this one and this one for my video, and a little bit of the sand for some shimmer. If you have wrinkles, if you have a zit, if you have bumps, do not put the shimmer on any of that because it will make it way more obvious. Also, if you have an oily face, you might want to stay away from the shimmer as well. Like, did I already mention? The shimmer I just use like on my Cupid's bow right here, and I put a tiny little dabble like right there. My forehead tends to get oily, so I stayed away from putting any shimmer up there, and you know, so that's that. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Shimmer, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, so that's it. If y'all want to learn how to contour y'all's faces, or how I contour my face, then keep on watching and I will show y'all how to do it. And this right here is like, if you don't have one of these, you should probably try and get your hands on one, even though it's so hard to get. This is the best contour palette I've worked with by far. So anyway, that quick blur, by the way, I think I already said that last Friday, but you know, I've been playing with it even more, and I'm just in awe of how well everything blends. So, like I said, if you want to learn how to contour, keep on watching and I'll show you how. Are you ready? Are you set? Then let's go. Alright, I already moisturized my face, so now I'm going to prime it with my Smashbox face primer. Then I applied my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation all over my face. I like to just squirt out one pump and then put little dabs all over my face, and then I go back after that with a kabuki type brush and blend it all in. Before applying the powder, I'm going to use concealer all over the areas that I'm going to highlight. First, I'm going to do like a little triangle underneath my eye area, extending all the way out to the side of my face. Then I'm going to carefully apply it in a straight line down my nose. And then I'm going to fan it out on the center part of my forehead. Then I'm going to apply some more right above where my jaw ends. And dab a little bit on my chin. And then I grab my beauty blender and blend it all out. And whenever you blend with this, don't like drag it down. You just want to press into the area because you don't want to spread the color where you don't want it to be. And now it is time to set all the areas you just highlighted. I am using the color Banana all over my face. So like I said, over those areas that you just highlighted, get the powder and pat it onto that. I'm using my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. And now I'm using just a small blender brush to put it down the bridge of my nose. And now I'm using the color Fawn to contour my face. You want to apply this in the hollows of your cheek, right underneath your cheekbone. If you need help finding the area that this needs to be applied on, then you can make an imaginary line from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth. If you're having trouble imagining that line, you can get your makeup brush and actually lay it across from the corner of your mouth to the corner of your ear, and you'll be able to see that line. If you press, you can actually feel your cheekbone, and it goes right under there. I'm using my Sigma F05 brush, and I'm kind of squeezing it between my fingers so we can apply this in a straight line. And now it's time to blend. I like to blend going upwards or from side to side and not really going downwards, because whenever you blend down, that can kind of drag the product down further than you want it to go. I'm just doing a little bit of blending now. In the end, I'm gonna get my kabuki brush and really blend everything out good. And now I'm applying and blending some of the contour color underneath my jawline. And then I blend it down toward my neck. And now it's time for the forehead. I like to apply some of the color on my temples. And then I put some around the top of my forehead and blend it out toward my hairline. This makes it look like your forehead is a bit smaller. It also kind of takes away those little bumpy things on my forehead. I guess that's my skull underneath. And like I said, I'm gonna blend better at the end. And now I'm getting a little blending brush and I am carefully putting the contour color along the sides of my nose. Be careful when you do this. If you make the line crooked, it will make your nose look like it's crooked. If you want your nose to appear thinner, make the highlighted part thinner and then put the contour colors closer together. My nose is thin enough, so I'm just pretty much doing the normal outline it has. And then connect the sides in a little circle at the bottom. And then I go and blend it out. And now it is time to blend everything really well with the kabuki brush. I'm going back over all the areas that I contoured and kind of smoothing everything out together. And now I'm getting the color Sand, which has shimmer in it, and I'm putting that on my Cupid's bow to make it look like my lips are a bit fuller than they actually are. And I'm using my Real Techniques brush. I think it's a little concealer brush. And now I'm getting my MAC blush in the color Lure to Love and applying that right on top of my cheekbones. And lastly, I'm going to do a light dusting of the color Sand on top of my blush. And that's it for the contouring. Now it's time for me to go fix my brows and put on some eyeshadow. And that is it. We're all done here. I hope you learned something today. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye!